Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Chris, and this is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I think I just saw that Turian scratch his butt there. Last time, there was a coup on the Citadel. I accidentally hit a renegade interrupt and put Udina down. Alright, just picking up some quests here.
Cade. Hey, I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
I trusted you and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity, and it matters.
You're talking about Udina. He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same, including you.
Okay. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard, I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard, Major.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, Caden's back aboard.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kylan.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Keeley Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So, lots going on here. Looks like we need to reach out to the Quarians for support ships. And we also have Asari and Solarians throwing in their support. But the Asari have something we need to check out.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute? Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now... I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
Yes. I was visiting my family during a university holiday. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
There's no way to be certain, but I've got a definite possibility.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Alright. Let's go down and talk to some people. Oh. What do you know?
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Kaidan didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight too.
Well put. I just need to look for people. Everybody always wanders around on me. Here's Kaidan.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Sure. Thinking of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed.
Tell me what happened.
Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack. He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. That's all we know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
I feel for you, Kaidan. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. In empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind. Haunting me.
I get that. I do.
And my students. Well, whatever they are. I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know, when this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll take her. Thanks for coming by.
Good to have you back, Caden.
I have absolutely no idea what that renegade interrupt was. Never.
May I speak with you, Commander?
Oh, of course, Doc.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
All right. Let's poke in on
Your orders. I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their
Liara.
security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Hello again, Shepard.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
All right.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
We'll catch up later. There's one more person I wanted to talk to, and that's Javik. We haven't talked to him in a while.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Alright, so Javik is in an interesting sort of predicament, because even though he was kind of born and bred for war, he finds himself separated from his purpose, but also exactly where he needs to be, if that makes sense. I'm just going to do this one. It's another one of those quick multiplayer ones, like that one that gave me some trouble before. This one was on Novaria, which we were on in Mass Effect 1. It's where we found Matriarch Benezia. So now we have Caden. So let's take him and Javik. What did I get? Ah, the Hornet. And I want him to have the Phalanx as well. Okay. I was going to say, we're probably going to need to level up Caden quite a bit. Duration, damage protection, and that's where it stops. We also need some for Javik. That'll do it.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's do, I want incendiary ammo.
You'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye out.
Ow.
Trouble coming!
Oh my goodness. Wow. Caden's down. Welcome back, buddy. Alright, I think there's a Centurion over here. Oh! Ah! No! I was just panicking. I was hitting all of the buttons except for the ones I wanted.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
I expect. Oh, that's why. So he starts out down there. I thought that we kind of had a clear pad and they were all coming from that direction. Nope, you're not getting behind me. Oh, right in the crotch. So, I find it interesting that Kaidan still, for the most part, has the same speech when joining you after the coup, because he... Normally I don't take that interrupt, and I believe Kaidan shoots. And that's a big moment for him, because even though he is a Spectre and he has earned that position, he still doesn't sit right with killing a standing councilman. Which is fair. It's more of him being too hard on himself in that point. But in this instance, it's more of like he's trying to wrap his head around. He doesn't know Shepard to be a killer. He doesn't. He's having trouble wrapping his head around everything that went down. Do I have an objective? I don't know. Am I just murdering? Wow. I thought that... Oh, come on. I thought that that grenade was a lot farther away. So I looked down and it was pretty much right at my feet. I didn't really have time to move. Hi. I like your lean, though. So, in case you did not know, or hadn't realized yet, since Kaidan has the potential to die on Vermeer in Mass Effect 1, come Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, everywhere we've seen Kaidan, we would otherwise see Ashley. Which doesn't change a whole lot, but it's interesting enough, I think, because all of the moments where they're like, oh yeah, Kaidan isn't here with us, or oh yeah, Ash isn't here with us, those little moments are completely different, but they also, from a game dev standpoint, the entire game is different. Like, you had to have 2 sets of recording lines, you had to have, even the actual lines of dialogue had to be written differently, because all of Ash's are about how she would just want to jump in here and kick ass against the Reapers, but that's not Kaidan. So Kaidan has different lines based on if he's the one who died. I need to find a spot to sit here. Go back here. And then you have to worry about their character model and mocap and stuff like that, how they move and act differently. So yeah, it's a huge decision, and that's kind of why I was very surprised in Mass Effect 1 when they were like, when it was coming out, they're like, oh yeah, you can be male or female, and the game is fully voiced. It's like, that's so much work. You have to basically make 2 different games.
This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
Kate, get in there.
You got it, Shepard.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem, Cortez. Get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Warning. Security breach.
Alright. Got Javik up in position.
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Ah! Javik, you gotta watch that side, buddy. You're not watching the side. Very nice. And that's why there's so much of Mass Effect that everyone's playthrough looks different. I had a buddy who I worked with at one point. When Mass Effect 2 was coming out, he did not know it was possible for Rex to survive Mass Effect 1. He thought just Rex died on Vermeer when you confronted him, and that was that.
Shepard, need you to sync the shutdown from the command console.
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Manual defense is being established in the landing pad, Shepard.
And that's where we need to go.
Alright, gonna grab some ammo. I know if Rex isn't alive, he's replaced with someone else. Maybe Reeve, but I'm not positive on that. Morden is also... It's possible for Morden to die in the suicide mission. As it is everyone on your squad in Mass Effect 2, it's possible for them to die. So there has to be contingencies for if those people are still alive. If Jack isn't alive after Mass Effect 2, for example, she is not at the Academy. How? Wherever I don't look, that's where I get shot from. Is that a turret? Yeah. You got an overload in here, Caden, please? Thank you. I know if we decide to sabotage the genophage, which I would never, there's a point where Rex actually finds out, and he comes after you. So he's like chasing you through the Citadel, I believe. Can't remember where it is. So yeah, there's a point where Rex is... Oh my god! That is not what I expected to happen. It's a point where Rex is chasing you through the Citadel with his shotgun, firing at you, screaming, "I know what you did, Shepard!" And therefore you have to betray your friend. You have to kill him because he's trying to kill you. Similar situation with the genophage cure. If you go along with the sabotage from the Dalatras, Morden refuses to go along with it. So he goes up to stop the sabotage, and if you want to side with the Solarians, you have to shoot him in the back. And it's the saddest thing in the world.
That was close.
Anyone wounded?
That shouldn't matter.
Okay, Javik.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
All right.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Alright, we will do that next time. Lots of talking today, but it is what it is. We like talking to people. Talking to people is fun. It's good stories. So, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.